Hi all, this is another MyMaths walkthrough. This is 176, Cancelling Algebraic Fractions. I'm going to go quite quickly because we don't have much time on this thing. 10 minutes a clip, and there's quite a lot of questions to get through. Right, so you might need to pause and see what's going on. Alright, let's start. So we've got 10a cubed b, 5a squared b squared. So what does this actually mean? It means 10 times a times a times a times b all over 5 times a times a times b times b. So that's what it actually means. So we're timesing everything together. What we can do now is cancel. So 10 and 5. So 5 goes into 10 twice and it goes into that one once. The a we can cancel out with the a we can cancel out with the a. This b I can cancel out with that b. And then on the top I'm left with a 2 and an a. So it's 2a over, and on the bottom I'm just left with the b. So that's the first one. Next one I've got is 5p cubed q over 10 p squared q squared. So this just means 5p times p times p times q over 10 and p times q and another q. Wiping out again, so we've got the 5 goes into 5 once and it goes into 10 twice, and we'll wipe out a p, wipe out a p, wipe out a q, and I'm left with on the top 1p, so p over, and on the bottom I'm left with a 2 and a q, 2q. Next one, I've got 3x plus 9 over 15. Now the first thing I'm going to do is factorise this top thing, because I can see 3 goes into both of those numbers, so it's x plus 3 over 15. And now I look to cancel. Well, I can cancel 3 and 15 down, because 3 goes into 3 once, goes into 15 5 times, and I'm left with x plus 3 over 5. Next question, to move this out the way, I've got is 4x take away 20 over 24. So first of all I'm going to factorise this thing into 4x take away 5, 5 4s are 20, over 24, and now I'm going to cancel, so 4 goes into 4 once, goes into 24 6 times, and that gives me x take away 5 all over 6. Next one I have is 5x squared plus 30x all over 25x. So let's factorise. So I can see 5 and x goes into both those, 5x into x plus 6 all over 25x. Let's cancel. So 5 goes into 5 once, it goes into 25 5 times. I can wipe out that x with that x, and I'm left with x plus 6 over 5. I'm left with one lot of x plus 6, so it's just x plus 6. Next question I've got is 20x take away 4x squared all over 8x plus 16. What's that on here? So 4x into both the top and the top things. I've got 5 for 20. Let's take away an x all over, and this bottom will factorise as well. 8 into x plus 2. X plus 2. Yep, that's right. So cancelling, I reckon 4 going to 4 once, so it'll go into this one twice, and that's going to give me. So just gonna expand this bracket out again, I think. So 5x take away x squared. Just expand that bracket, and then expand this one again. So into 2x plus 4, and that's where I'm going to put my answer in as. Just re-expanded the bracket with the 2 and the 1, 1x. Sorry. Looks okay to me, so I'll flip over, let's get the new page on, and then let's just do this trick. Oops, what have I done there? I've done something wrong. I need to click that to move to this, move, and there. Right, next question. So we've got is x plus 1, is there anything here yet? There it is. X plus 1 over 2x plus 2. So the bottom will factorise over 2 into x plus 1, and then what I can do now is I can wipe out this x plus 1 with this x plus 1, and I'm left with over 2, but I can't have nothing on the top. X plus 1 gets wiped out, and you just replace it with the number 1, because x plus 1 goes into x plus 1 once. So x minus 2 over 3x take away 6 is equal to x minus 2 over 3 into x minus 2 again. So again I'm just wiping these out, and I'm going to get 1 over 3. Don't be tempted to put 0 here. Alright, next one. 4x plus 16 x squared plus 10x plus 24. Now I'm not going to spend forever doing factorising. If I factorise this top, I've got 4 into x plus 4. Okay. Now looking at the bottom, I should be able to spot what's going on there. So I reckon it's x plus 4, x plus 6, and you might have to do the breakdown to do the factorising. But at some point you're going to be able to look at things and just be able to factorise quite quickly. You can wipe out that one with that one, and then you're left with 4 over x plus 6, and that's where I am for that question. Next set, I'll move over there. So I've got 3x take away 6 over x squared plus 4x take away 12. So the top is 3 into x minus 2, and the bottom is x plus 6 and x minus 2. Now when I'm factorising here, what I'm seeing is that I had x minus 2 on the bottom, so it's likely that I'm going to have x minus 2 on, sorry, I had x minus 2 on the top, so it's likely that I'm going to have x minus 2 on the bottom as well. So the first thing I thought was 2 6's, and I saw it does 2 and 6 work, and it did. It was 6 take away 2 to get the 4. So that's how I did that one. Next one, x squared minus 2x minus 24 all over x squared plus 9x plus 20. Now this one, it's easier for me to factorise the bottom first, so I've got x plus 4 and x plus 5. So that was that one. And on the top, so I'm looking for the x plus 4 because 5 doesn't go into 24. So I'm looking for an x plus 4, and 4 6s are 24, it's going to be x minus 6 to get the minus 2. And then I can wipe these out, x minus 6, x plus 5. Last question I've got is x squared plus 2x minus 24. Oh dear, I've got a minus 24 again. And I've got x squared minus 10x plus 24. Oh. So this is a little bit awkward. Let's go with the bottom one. So I'll factorise this one. I'll have 1, 24, 2, 12s, 3, 8s and 4 6's. And one way to make minus 10 is minus 4, minus 6 and plus 2 and minus 12. Now to make minus 24 I need this option. So make plus 24, because minus times minus is a plus, minus times a plus is a minus, so it's this option. So on the bottom I'm going to have x minus 4 and x minus 6. Now on the top I'm going to have, well, I've got to make plus 2 in the middle, haven't I? So plus 2 is going to be 6 take away 4, so it's x plus 6, x take away 4, and then the wipeout is these two here, and I'm left with x plus 6 over x minus 6. And that's it. I've cancelled all the fractions down. So you can see it's a lot of factorising going on. Now I know I've gone quite quickly, and when you get better and better at factorising you can probably go just as quick, but it's just a practice on factorising, trying to spot what two numbers multiply to get that one, and then adding or taking away or whatever is going to get to 10 is the way we factorise, isn't it? That's it. Quite a tough one today. You might need to slow that down a little bit. I did go very quickly on through all those, but there you go. It's not an easy piece of work, and you're not in the top set for no reason. Okay, bye now.